Hello, friends, and welcome back to Social Media Monday. I'm your host, Kerry, and thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode about how to create a tweet thread on Twitter. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, bell notification. If you like this video and get some good value of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well, whether you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, or on Facebook. And as always, feel free to share this with anyone who might find it of interest or benefit from it. And please leave me a comment, even if it's just to say hi. Thanks so far, and let me share with you what I have for you today. So I'm going to head on over here to my Twitter account, and inside my Twitter account I have a pinned tweet I created for fun yesterday, and it's basically a Twitter thread. And one of the best ways to signify that this is a thread, an actual thread, not just a single tweet, is to use the thread emoji and maybe even put the word thread behind it, something like I've done here. It's on the screen, and then what you do is you say there's a link down here that says show this thread, so I can click on this, I think, although it's not expanding, for not sure why. But what you can do if you want to create a new one is you can go back and you can click on tweet, or you can't click on anything when things aren't working. Let me reload the page, see what's happening here. Okay, let's try this one more time. So let's go scroll down here. Okay, click on show this thread. Okay, here's the thread. Sorry about that. So here's the original tweet with the thread icon, which you can see a lot bigger here in this image. And then there's all these tweets below it are also part of this thread, right? So I'm going to show you how to build one of these here in a second. But you can see, you know, I have one. Here's another part of the tweets. Here's number 2, here's number 3, and then of course this has a call to action at the very end with a link to it. So that's a Twitter thread essentially, right, or whatever you want to call it. And so in order to create one of these, we go to click on tweet, and then what we do is we type something like, you know, test, I don't know what I'm going to do here, and then we hit this plus button, and then under the plus button we can go ahead and add another tweet, test 2. And then we can add another plus button, test 3 or tweet 3. And we can click on tweet all, and this becomes a thread, right? And we go back and we can edit each one of these as we see fit, however we want to do it. We can add an image to each one of these. We can do other things like add emojis, of course, and then we can, bottom line is we can do whatever we want with this, and then we can just click on tweet all. And if I click on tweet all, this is going to go out now on my feed as test 1, test 2, test 3. So let me go back to my profile here, scroll down, and there you have it. So we have one, and they're all linked together, and they're showing up as basically just one specific tweet, but with 3 separate tweets in there. So there you have it. That's how you set up basically a thread, a Twitter thread. And just to show you another example of this, there's a gentleman on Twitter, Justin Welsh, that uses the thread a lot, and I'm sure there's a lot more people that do as well, but this is just a good example. This was a thread here on his profile, and you can see he had the thread icons to show this thread. So if you click on it, then he has all of his tweets attached to this particular thread below it, right? So this gets you more impressions. People like to, you know, get more information, and since Twitter limits the character count per tweet, this allows you to basically say a whole lot more congruently within a specific set of tweets. So it's all linked together. All right, so that's all I have for you. I just wanted to share that with you and show you how to do that in case you never heard of that before, haven't ever seen that before, but that's how you set one of these up. And so I hope you enjoyed that. As always, feel free to hit the subscribe button, bell notification on YouTube if you're watching there. Otherwise, if you are watching on YouTube, LinkedIn, or on Facebook, feel free to also give this a like or thumbs up as well if you found it of interest and got some good value out of it. Please feel free to share this with anyone who might benefit from it or find it of interest as well. And you know, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them, even if you just want to say hi. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you right back here again real soon. Take care.